Thank you. You may have your seat.
Has developed different types of community fire safety outreach programs. These programs aim at improving fire safety awareness among all citizens to help them take appropriate fire safety measures.
I know the trainers have a big task here to train new recruits, but to find time always to be at the service of young people for the cause of youth development. Allow to hats off to your team, the trainers who have made this course possible, to convert your special classroom during 1 week and converting the firemen into youth instructors. It's not easy at times to work with young people, but you made it, gentlemen. As chairman of our ward, I am encouraging the staff of the ministry as well to seek collaboration from other ministries so that together we can all work on the schools, which is very, very important for youth development. And you made it happen. You come here at 8 in the morning. Congratulations to you. And stay up to 4 without complaining. And I'm sure it has been fun and enjoyable here at the fire station to make all these young people interested to be here during the 5 days for their school holidays. My young friends, the training is over now, and now it's your duty, how the chief youth officer said, to serve the community and to share what you have learned. You have to give back, and this is the core objective of your training. To all firemen trainees, I pay special tribute to you for the training you have shared with the young people, and also for taking time to inculcate a sense of discipline and patriotism to lead young people to enjoy themselves and grow up to become better citizens. The fire service course is one of the numerous activities. There is also the police service course I mentioned, which is run by police officers, the marine navigation course run by elements of the officers of National Coast Guard, leadership courses run by staff of the ministry and from international trainers. We have the family life education with life skills management courses. We have youth enterprise courses, drama and theatre, national youth council, peer counseling. All these are services provided free of charge to all young people of Mauritius in the age range of 14 to 29. Coming back to this fire service, I am impressed every time I come here to know that there have been participants who have followed the whole of the course. Because I understand you have to come here every day. This is the local residential course.
So now we'll be having a demonstration on the safe operation of fire extinguishers, as you can see, when the fire is still in the incipient stage. So we're going to see Colin has followed the course how you're going to act by the use of fire extinguisher. So this is a piece of equipment that we use in order to extinguish very small fires. So they have been trained on the use of fire extinguishers. As you see that, ladies and gentlemen, for the safety reason, we've got a pin, a safety pin. To remove the safety pin, and he has got to take his position, and here we are. Now we have the backup. Backup is given by Aruna by the use of the drum on this station. Big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Normally we have it based off of our buildings. So we use it for small fires in the meantime. Thank you very much. Now we have it. Il y a quelqu'un à l'intérieur, s'il vous plaît. Cadeau de pièces sur son bâtiment.
Un bâtiment à 3 étages et premier étage qui fait brûler.
Cadeau de l'adresse ça, si c'est possible.
41 Condé, Samia.
Ouais, thank you.
So that I can tomorrow help the award office in fulfilling their mission, as has been done and is being done by other gold award holders. Award has provided me with the opportunity to help others develop new skills, grow as an individual and as a citizen, work in teams and become a responsible human being. And best of all, awards have helped me in making friends for life. The National Youth Achievement Award provided us with courses that would otherwise not be accessible to us. The police service course, the marine navigation course, and the basic fire service course. I therefore would like to thank the award office for all and everything they have done for me and for every other participant.
During the 1 week session, we have learned how to attend and react in case of fire in our house and community. It will also help us to be alert as we participants of the National Youth Achievement Awards usually use fire on camps. And we are empowered to take fire prevention measures to react safely on camps. Finally, I wish everybody that the fire service course to be a valuable tool to be used on our daily life.
In Mauritius on Wednesday, we had some talk with Patricia. And Patricia said, among the key people that we would like you to meet and also thank for continuing to give the awards the impetus is the Chief Fire Officer, Mr. Polai. And so, Mr. Polai, I have seen for myself, and Christo has also seen, that you are actually adding a lot of value to the program in this particular country. And I salute you and the team for that. I want to say, and I said that yesterday and the other groups that you've been meeting, that every year, at the end of the year, we do collect statistics. And we ask countries to send to us information regarding new participants, awards gained, and all that, and the various people that they work with. And from what has been posted from our office in terms of participation, and also the second in terms of penetration. When I talk about penetration, I'm talking about that the award in Mauritius has been able to reach quite a number of young people within our target age group of 14 to 25. With a population of over 300,000 young people, you currently have about 18,000 young people doing the program. So when you do your mathematics, you find that that's about 7% of that population. Many countries in Africa and even in the world do not get to that particular percentage. I want to give an example of a country in Kenya with 51,000 young people, but their penetration level is 0.48. So you can see at 7%, you're doing very well. Now, if we look at the young people who have also attained the award, again, Mauritius is among the top 10 countries. Now, my coming to this country together with Christo was to find out how are you running the program, who are you working with, and what is it that we can share with you, and what is it that we can get from you. And this morning, I've been able to see why Mauritius is at 7%. And I can now see you moving to 10 and even to 12%. Because you have identified partners who are adding value and helping young people complete the program. I've asked this morning the Chief Fire Officer how many young people are graduating, and he said 54. 54 is also a small number. I also asked Patricia what criteria is used to identify those who are going to do the fire course. And she said we normally ask them to apply. And every single time we get about 500 applicants, but there are only limited chances for the young people to do this particular course. So you can already see how this is something that makes young people feel I want to do it. It's something good to do, and it's adding value to your goal. And I'm sure that as you sit here this morning, you're feeling great. Aren't you feeling great? Yes, sir. So I can see where you're coming from, and I can see that the award gives young people opportunity to basically unlock potential and to also broaden their horizon. And so by taking on this particular course, you are broadening your horizon. Now you can. The last speaker, and the award continues to do that to all of us, to give us the opportunity to fly, to give us the right foundation, to be able to go out there and manage ourselves, manage our communities, and manage our life. It also given us an opportunity to manage risks, because when I was looking at the demonstration and I was seeing what you are doing out there, those are risks, and also helping us to learn how to manage risks and also to plan and to prepare ourselves in managing risks. And there are so many risks around. And lastly, helps us with relationships. The 54 who are here for a week, I'm sure you've gotten to know each other better. You've also related very well with the firemen, and now you see them very differently, isn't it? I mean, you don't see them there and not think about just fire in the community, but you look at them as people who are contributing positively to the growth of Mauritius and also the growth of the world. So you build some very good relationships with them. I even see at the end you've given the assistant fire officer something because you've developed a relation with them. So this course has given you those three acts. I've said the roots, it has given you opportunity to manage risks and also to develop good relationships. And then I also want to conclude by saying that we are in the process of going through change as an organization. And Christo, my colleague, will be highlighting on that. But I want to say that in Africa, we operate in 22 countries. And we're very keen at ensuring that the program is aligning itself to the direction that the globe is going through. And I want to tell you very confidently that many of the things that I've seen so far, you are on the right track. You are on the right track. And I'll tell the chairman that you're doing very well. And so we do not have much to tell you. And we see you fitting very well. And so come next year when the whole world is saying who is going to be accredited, I know that in Africa I can confidently say Mauritius is one of the countries I know and have no doubt that they can get the accreditation. And I know the fire service will be one of the groups that will be given a license to actually run the award, because I can already see the way you organize the program, the way you're carrying yourselves, it's very clear you understand. And so in the future, I see you having a license and having the ability to basically run this particular program to all the award participants in Mauritius. I want to sit down and I want to say thank you very much and God bless you.
I'm Secretary General of the Duke of Edinburgh's Award, Mr. John May. Edwin talks about being excited, and I can't quite even capture what that means to us. But we are excited, encouraged, inspired by Mauritians and the vision here for human development and particularly for youth development. When Mr. Palin was talking about what this course does, he was describing essential life skills that will contribute towards active and responsible citizens. When the award participants spoke up here, they talked about essential life skills that contribute to their own personal human development. And there is no investment bigger than the one where a country invests in its human capital. There is infrastructure, there is technology, but nothing can quite replace the commitment and will of people, and that's what we evidence here. So when Edwin talks about Mauritius and the numbers, I can tell you that at the international level, we are talking about 144 countries who are delivering the equivalent of the National Youth Achievement Award. That includes big countries with populations in excess of 1 billion, and it includes small countries, but as Edwin said, Mauritius is boxing way, way above its weight to be in the top 10. So I would wish to say to you the models that you have here, the values, the core, the spirit of which you bring to the program in terms of your innovation, to extend fire services to beyond just around fire, but also around preparedness, disaster preparedness and preparedness for life. To the parents that are in the audience, and as a parent myself, I think there is no better gift that you can give to your child than the gift of helping them to be prepared for life. And the fact that you have sent your young children, your adults, young adults, your teenagers, to be part of this program is evidence of the gift that you're giving them. To the participants sitting there, the whole issue of fire can be two ways, as Edwin said. It can either consume you or it can define you. And that's the whole thing about life too. With all of the choices that you make now, particularly as the digital development opens up your world to so many things out there. I will say to you, will your life be consumed or will it be defined? And as you sit there, and as we evidenced here, as you came up for your certificates, I know that it has refined you. And it will continue not only to refine you, but every generation that comes after you. So I wish to thank and congratulate Mauritius for the tremendous hospitality that it has given to our team, for the fact that it has hosted this program in such a model way, but also for the fact that you have had and continue to have a vision for human development in every aspect. Thank you very much, and long may it continue. Merci.
And not to mention the least, please do guys give yourself a big clap and congratulate.
Thank you.